Allen Hilliard here talking to Katie Prichard, the new Waynesville Lady Tigers basketball coach here. And Katie, first of all, welcome back to Waynesville here. You, came from this area here, stayed in Southwest Missouri. And then, so coming into this season, previously at Marshfield, kind of what are some of the differences here, maybe some of the similarities? I know not too far away in Marshfield there, you have played Waynesville here a couple times, and, very familiar, but sat on the opposite end of the bench. How does it feel to be on the Tigers side of the bench again?
It feels good. It feels like I'm back home and in the gym that I'm familiar with, and just really excited to be on that other side and to be a Lady Tiger again.
All right, and looking into this year, you have quite a few players that had varsity experience from last year. A lot of good guards coming in. Not quite the size, but you have the ball handling and the quickness, it feels like.
Yeah, I think size is great, but I think our grit and the hard work that we do out on the floor makes up for a lot of that. And so, we're small, but we're scrappy, and we're not afraid to match up with anybody.
Okay. Now, scheduling-wise in the COC, but you do still have a lot of common opponents from last year and teams that you played in Marshfield. So, a lot of those teams, do you still have, plans? There's still plans, I'm sure, that, you've played them and the same coaches?
Yeah, I think every team changes every single year. And so we're going into this year with the mindset of looking at what those teams are going to do this year, and obviously familiar with coaches and style of play and things like that, but we like to look at each year kind of as its own piece, and we'll evaluate as those games come up.
All right, and then looking ahead, first year for Waynesville also here, looking at the COC, adding a bunch of schools on the other side of Southwest Missouri that previously you didn't play most of the time, and also Waynesville didn't play. How do you match up to some of those teams?
Well, I'm just excited. I think, I think COC is probably the best basketball conference in the state, and we get to be a part of that, and what an opportunity for us. We want to go out, we want to play our best basketball, we want to compete and grow while playing some of the best in the state. And so we get that opportunity, and, I think that once we get going and we get our system figured out and get to know each other a little bit better, I feel good about our opportunity to go out and compete against those teams.
All right. Now, what are some of the chances outside of Waynesville to catch the Lady Tigers here, tournaments, etc.? There anything changed this coming year? Or I know it used to be down in Springfield for tournament down there. Any of that schedule change due to the new conference alignment?
No, well, we're headed back to the Battle of the Border in Branson to start the season, and then we'll go to the Rolla Holiday Classic over Christmas break, and then this year, the new tournament that we're in, we're going to the St. James Invitational.
All right, and the St. James, tough tournament there. You have a good chance of seeing Licking again, I believe, in that. You had the Jamboree last night. So how'd the Jamboree go in your eyes?
I thought it was really good for us. The biggest thing with the Jamboree, and I think every coach would say this, is just the opportunity to play somebody who's not, your teammates, your friends, and going out and playing someone that doesn't know what you're doing, but we also don't know what they're doing. And I think it's a good opportunity to highlight some things that we need to continue to work on, but also saw a lot of really great things that we're excited about and can continue to build on.
All right, appreciate it. Coach Prichard, we'll talk to you later.
Thanks.
All right, bye.